and that's definitely not something we should be. We should be hid away from the world.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You can present yourself to the world. We all can. I believe in us. We're great.
Anywho, Sharpe has a heart attack.
Yeah.
Sharpe has
I
a big.
replace his heart with a mechanical heart while he can't say no.
Okay,
Oh.
Actually, you got to do it, but it's like Tim and Lance both like just approach him with a scalpel each, just like, so we're double teaming this, yeah.
I know
both doing
exactly how. No, I know exactly how to get Sharpe out of this scene.
I'm just thinking about the fact of you make that canon and see how long till Lawrence finds out he's got a metal heart.
What's this scar on my chest?
Sharpe.
Why is
Sharpe,
there like an injured exhaust up my back?
Sharpe sees some people playing football in the background and immediately runs off to hang out with them.
God.
And then he sees some whores and gets distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Both
whores
of
are
those
playing
things.
football, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So football playing whores.
And he immediately gets distracted and runs off to hang out with them.
Just see that. Well, it didn't take much to distract him, did it?
Everyone else runs off to make us the football episode.
God. Don't make me talk about football.
Something offside rule.
Can't help but think that Lance and Tim would both just be going to the footballers. Hey, do you want some robot legs?
If I have to talk about football for this many hours, it's gonna be an interesting time to be sure.
No, we're not doing that.
I need to send this picture of Vladimir Putin into the Discord.
Why?
He looks so happy. Look at the little gremlin.
So who remembers what happened last time?
Remember we had a chat with one of the dragons, despite the fact that which one of us tried our damnedest to make it so that we had liaisons with her from the city, who then we immediately, when we were talking to the dragon, ended up talking about how, look, we just need to get in there to get access to under the chapel so that our friend can get in there, our Dark Lord friend can get in there. But we need to get that paladin out of the way. And then the dragon was just like, they killed one of our own. Well, we'll set up a great big distraction by having a bunch of us fight them all at once. And we were like, we tried for the diplomacy ending.
We try our best. It's not always good enough.
I think we ballsed it up a bit because now there's a bunch of dragons going to attack the place.
Hey, this guy said he would try and help you guys out.
I remember reuniting with him when we saw him, and I was just like, you again.
Oh yeah, we need to get a thing from a church, but there's a guy who's way too powerful to at the church, right?
Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about, and we need to get our Dark Lord friend in there because he can access a vault under it that can tell him how to
be a better Dark Lord.
Can't remember. Some plot stuff is in there.
There's some plot relevant things.
Yeah.
I don't believe in plot.
We need to get that. We want to get that guy in there, but the stupid Arthurdin is standing in the way.
And these three people were all killed by a dragon. Poor
guy. I was getting to that, which is why I was like, whose idea was it that we had these 3 diplomats from the city? Because they're not going to return now.
I mean, they're dead.
Yeah, well, yes, of course. Which is why Lance was like, okay, so we also can't go back to that town until we enact the plan.
Hey, where are those people you took with you?
Exactly. Yes.
Well,
Precisely.
you see, they went on a lunch break.
I mean,
Oh, so
on the
are
other
they?
hand, they're
So what?
already aggroed to the dragons. We could just say, look, the dragons just found out they're from your town and killed them. I
So
don't. Or we could just not go there and not have those problems.
That's true.
yeah.
It'll probably benefit us if they think that we're dead as well. Like if just nobody comes back, they just think, oh well, they must have died. It'll probably be beneficial for us. We've set it up for what, 3 days time because we need to reunite with the Dark Lord fella. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because obviously we don't have him with we. We had him go off and check in neighboring town because it was out of danger's way. I think.
Yeah. You had him go to you had him go investigate the magic country to see if the dragons went that way.
Mm.
And you guys came here upon the request of one of his more experienced servants, who was like, "That this guy's definitely going to get himself killed if he runs into one of those crazy strong guys."
So Lance will turn to. What do I call you? Sorry.
Uh, nice to meet you. I'm Temperance.
Temperance. Would you be able to act as a liaison between us and the dragons so that they don't attack the place when we are miles away from it?
Oh,
So we can
I
maybe
mean,
coordinate ourselves.
I don't have any sway over them, as you've seen when they talked to you before. I can try and help you guys. You guys seem like you're doing the right thing, although that giant spider robot seems a bit creepy.
I
But yeah,
mean,
you go.
I don't really expect you to have any sway over them. It's more just sort of, will you be able to confer information between the two parties quickly and efficiently? Because you seem to be a fast flyer,
Uh,
and
I'll
and
give
you're
it.
clearly an ally on both sides of some
I
sort.
I'll give it my best. Honestly, if I were to pick a side between you and the dragons, I'm more on your side than the dragons.
Oh,
Yeah.
you think
um,
we'd win?
No,
I
no.
think he means morally.
I
I
think
think.
I think you guys, to be clear, you guys don't want to murder everyone in the country, right?
I mean, it just
I don't think it
sounds like it'll
matters.
cause a lot of problems.
All right, well that's more diversity of thought than the dragons had. So yeah, the
Fully
dragons
organic beings are unimportant.
just kind of want to butcher everyone. And I think, there's at least some people in this country who seem nice. And there's a lot of like magical folk in hiding who I don't want dead. So yeah, you guys seem like the right call.
Even though that I don't think we've entirely uh, solved the whole genocidal rage of the dragons problem. The fact that that city has already killed one of their own has sort of cemented that. I don't think there's much we can do about it. We don't exactly have a bard on hand.
There's also the whole issue of the super wizards who are immortal forever and all that shit. But
Oh yeah.
one thing at a time.
Yeah.
For some reason, all the information that I've just received of this dragon has fallen upon me like it's been 3 weeks.
Wait,
That
only 3
happened.
weeks?
As a
That
result, some of it slipped my mind. Yeah, we can't let them get off world because they'll be able to spread their influence, won't they?
Yep. So yeah, let's get cracking. I'm gonna go try and scare the people out of town, so that when those dragons attack, there are less people in town.
Solid, yeah.
Just remember, if any of their warriors try to fight you, do not engage directly. Try to prioritize escaping.
Oh, my plan is to not fight the people in the town. Fighting, especially the guy in front of that church. That guy killed a dragon. I'm not crazy. If he could do that, he could definitely kill a me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good luck. I will attempt to handle the town while you guys go do whatever you guys are doing. I'm still not really clear on what you guys are doing, but yeah.
Neither are we, so that's fine.
Regrouping our forces mainly.
Oh,
We have forces?
more. Yeah, you have more forces. That sounds good. More than these guys, gesturing to the icy statues.
Well, those guys have no forces. They're dead.
I thought they were with you.
The kleptomaniac in me is just thinking, I don't suppose they have anything on them, do they? That's like worth anything.
I mean, they do have stuff on them, but they are encased in ice. They are.
Oh well, pulls out the all-purpose tool. It turns into a blowtorch.
Yeah,
take
it's
a
gonna
to an ice block.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time. You think you could probably retrieve their corpses and maybe their stuff?
How well does a giant spider robot smash up a smash an ice block?
I mean, if you just want to smash them up, Valstrax could do that. Go pick one of them up and fly it up real high, and drop him.
Wow, we just want the stuff, right?
I mean, yeah.
They're definitely already dead.
What I'm doing, yeah, they've been taken out by that dragon. If there's anything on them that we can find of any use in, there's no point in leaving it. Essentially, what I'm saying is I'm just looking at what they got and seeing if anything jumps out, or if it's just generally like valuable metals or like jewelry and things, or if there's anything specific.
These two are both wearing half plate.
Okay.
This one is wearing chainmail. This one has a mace. These two both have swords. This one has a shield. They're both short swords. Other than that, you think that they must have some money on them, and like the diplomat seems to have like a pack on them. The two bodyguards also seem to have small packs on them. Like there might be stuff in there, but you can't really see it very clearly. And they might have jewelry on, but like it would be underneath the armor, so also hard to see.
So we would have to like chip or melt all of the ice, or just smash them to bits.
And obviously, each of them has inside their wallet a picture of them with their loving family.
To make us feel bad.
Well, hey, you won't know that until you get to their wallets.
It's the meme of when the party's been evil, but you still have to reward them. It's like a fish and a sad letter. That's what they have.
Oh, that's nice. I steal their fish.
I take the sad letter.
The sad letter thanks you and agrees to grant you one wish for freeing it.
Damn it, I knew I picked the wrong one.
The fish has written on it a number of sad memoirs.
This always happens to me. Always.
So are you trying to get these guys out of the ice?
I
to
wish
get
for
out
that
there.
warrior that's standing in front of the church to be teleported on the other side of this planet.
I'd have diarrhea.
Yeah, and have diarrhea and vomiting. He's just got like the full like food poisoning symptoms.
Teleports. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I don't feel so well.
Oh. So yes, do you guys want to try and get at them?
Always.
Sure. Give me a roll me if you're using a blowtorch. Give me a strength-based tools check from Lance, and the robot will
Interesting.
try and
I will be able to add my armor of magical strength to this.
and the
19.
the spider will attempt to just sort of crush it with strength. Yeah. Which I do have stats for your spider now.
Sick.
It is currently damaged, so it doesn't have as much as it would normally have. But I've got the.
Oh god, I
stats.
keep fixing it. Why does it keep getting damaged? God damn it.
It's just not fully operational. It's still got like the dust clogging bits of it, and like
Oh, I can't even see this dust to fix it.
yeah,
I keep trying, but because it's permeated throughout this entire world, it keeps on getting the powder keeps getting reattracted to your Spelljammer. Just because it's such a huge source
Have
of
we measured
magic.
how big the powder is? Is it like what's the
It's like-
micron level on this thing?
I mean, I've been imagining it as being like I've been imagining it as like aggregate, but it's probably finer than that. It's
I
probably
just feel
like
like if we could
finer
set up
than
a
sand.
sieving system, like properly, we could be
I mean-
able to like block
I mean, yeah,
it.
that's what I was that's what I was thinking of before. I was like, maybe if we could suss out some sort of filtration system for the airways on the ship, it
Mhm.
might stop it getting in. But
At least
it's one
into
of
anywhere
those.
that's actually going to deal damage, right?
yeah.
Mm,
That's
I mean,
something.
you,
That's something you
your
guys can do.
Spelljammer hasn't been moving fast enough or using enough magic for the dust to do damage. It's just clogging up all the time. But Lance is like, hey, I'll keep sampling it and keep experimenting on it.
But yeah, it takes you guys like 30 minutes to like melt the ice in strategic places and then crush it. So you can get to the
Yeah,
the chests, the
center.
loot, the valuables.
well, I'm mainly trying to get at
Mmm.
their packs. Yes.
I mean, yeah, you crack them open. You crack the shells of ice open and can get to the people inside.
Yay, we
You would
crack open the Kinder eggs.
which one do you? I'll let you guys decide. Which one do you want to do first?
I will prioritize this guy because you said he had a large pack on him.
Yeah. Okay. You would find a journal, several notes, a book on diplomacy, and a book on draconic, on like learning draconic languages, along with a pouch containing 35 gold, and he has a letter.
Bad letter.
The letter Q. Today we're sponsored by the letter Q.
Right. The
Uh,
diplomacy book might make for interesting reading later. Draconic, Lance already speaks it. And the other things were like journals, a journal and a letter, and some
Yeah.
note. Go through those, I guess. Maybe I can learn something about this town that is going to get besieged. That might be
Uh,
helpful.
Flicking through the journal, most of the entries are just like fairly mundane about this guy's life. Like, he bought fish or some eggs. He spent time writing or conversing with like various other diplomats, or like doing training or talking to people or making speeches. But the he also spends quite a lot of time with the guardian of the town, the hero, as the journal describes him. But it's mostly just a lot of like, oh, we went fishing, we hung out, we like fought some bandits, just some casual stuff. We went to the next town to do some trading, stuff like that.
I'm clearly his new best friend. Though he hasn't said it, but obviously best friends don't.
But the highlights tend to be there's the day the hero got their blessing. They had effectively shown up to town, and it was being plagued by a group of like cultists who wanted to sacrifice various members of the town in order to try and it was sort of in an effort to create or summon a very powerful demon that could go and kill the king of the nation, in some sort of attempt to like legalize magic, but they were quite extreme. That guy showed up and killed all of the cultists single-handedly, at which point he received his blessing. And the diplomat was kidnapped by the cultists and would have been one of their sacrifices had he not been saved by that guy.
Oh, it's a good thing he was saved.
Yeah. The next major important event in the journal is that he met up. Eventually, he met up with a like a guy who claimed to be another hero, who said that life would take him down a very dark and unexpected path that would eventually lead to a cruel fate.
Oh, I wonder what that'll be.
He mostly writes it off as nonsense, but like it does catch your eye that the mentioned form of death in the journal is that he said, apparently I'm going to freeze to death, but I don't see how that could happen. It's very warm round here, and the nearest mountain is across the border.
So somebody else came to the town with this portent, essentially.
Like, you, based on
Or
the,
was it the hero that predicted it?
it is one of the heroes.
A
did
different
that.
hero.
Yeah, a
Another
different
one.
hero predicted that, apparently.
So they have a diviner on staff. That's which is problematic.
This guy wrote off because he'd never heard of that hero until he just showed up to town. His name was Clemens, apparently, but he like had never heard of a hero named Clemens before that was blessed by the goddess.
This Clemens sounds noteworthy. They might be a diviner, so that would be problematic because they will know when we're coming. At least it sounds like the clergy of the town don't listen to him. For some reason, I can't imagine why.
Maybe just because he goes around telling people how they're gonna die.
Yeah, but if it keeps happening, surely you would go, maybe we should listen to him.
Well, maybe it hasn't happened enough yet.
Hmm.
And then the next major thing that happened was he became the patron of the town's orphanage, where effectively this part of the journal. You notice that roughly every 10 or so pages gets ripped out of the journal. This this entry would have been one of the pages that should have been ripped out, but it's one of the last entries. And you think, based on when he rips them out, he leaves these pages in for like a week or two before ripping them out of the journal and putting them somewhere else. But it describes him basically helping some like magical creatures and people seemingly hide in this orphanage, which he's become the patron of.
This is this cleric that has become the patron of
Yeah.
the orphanage.
Well, he's not a cleric, he's a diplomat, but yeah.
I don't know why I keep calling him a cleric. My brain keeps saying cleric. And I'm like,
He
he's a diplomat. Stop calling him that.
effectively he's helped a group of like sorcerer children hide in that orphanage.
Mm.
But like the entry clearly is missing. It implies that like there's more before this, but it doesn't expand on it a lot because it assumes that whoever's reading this has already read those sections. But yes, that's the next major thing you learn from the journal. Other than that, there's not too much noteworthy.
Well, I'm glad to hear he had a lovely life before he met us.
Yeah. Mm. Sorry. Can I get his name again? I didn't write it down the first time.
His name was Temperus.
Empress.
He is flying off to the other town now to go and try and get people out of the town.
Thaumaturgy calls up them. Hey, Temperus.
Yep.
Beckons him to come down.
He will land.
Just waves the piece of paper, and is just like, just so that you're aware, according to this, this guy was protecting some sorcerer kids in an orphanage, having them hide there, so you might not see them, but they might get caught in the ensuing chaos. So you might want to. I'm not telling you to, but you might want to either let them know to get out of Dodge or hide.
Well, my plan is to save as many people as possible, so I'll definitely get them on that list.
Yeah, that's why I give you it. That's why I told you. Also,
Thanks very much.
internal monologue also. Internal monologue also can't help but kind of feel for them a bit in a sort of I get that scenario sort of way. Empathy, that's the word.
What the heck? What's empathy? Never heard of that.
You have
I
unlocked.
only thought that. How the hell can you read my mind?
You have unlocked empathy.
Ugh, get rid of it. Delete.
I don't know. Something about pressing the delete keys feels bad all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, I'll feel better after it's been deleted.
But yeah, Temperus will then take off and fly over there.
Cool.
Whose pack do you want to search next?
I'll let Tim choose. Tim? Graham?
Sorry, I am still here. Apologies, my brain.
Who are you digging through?
The one nearest to me.
This one. Okay.
Sure.
You would find the only things you would find in there is there is a book on like drills and training, and there is 50 gold coins, 20 silver coins, and 30 copper coins.
Oh, Joseph, can I add something to his inventory? That's stupid.
Sorry, how many gold coins? How many silver? What?
50 gold,
Mm-hmm.
30 silver, and
No
20,
electrum.
20 copper. No electrum. What do you want to add, Andrew?
You also find a. It doesn't look like it's worth a lot, but it looks very pretty. It looks like a ring case, and you open it, and it looks like there's a wedding ring in it. Who knows? Probably not relevant.
I mean,
Anyway,
do you check them for jewelry?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, they have a ring and a necklace.
Cool. I take both.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is
What can I describe them as?
it is a silver necklace set with a sapphire and a gold band set with a diamond. You think they're like they would be reasonably pricey?
And I'm gonna chuck the book into my auto book reader inside the spider.
Your spider knows kung fu now.
Well, it's gonna take the analog stuff and then just sort of transcribe it into the spider's computers, which then are automatically accessible from me through the noosphere. That's how science works.
Science is not real.
Magical, fake, not real science.
Yeah. And then the last guy, do you search him?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm too busy
Uh,
learning about drills.
Yeah, I mean it's just a lot of like sword techniques and like you should
Oh,
read
I thought it was
them.
actual drills.
No, it's like fighting drills, as
Oh,
in
boo.
Yeah, that's way less
like
exciting.
Boot camp training exercise drills.
yeah, it's like wake up early, do the her fighting style seems to be hit your opponent quickly and first and devastatingly.
I mean, Hex might be able to benefit from that, but they probably have had training that makes that look like Beery's first training regime from Colt.
Uh, it might be useful for Hex, but like yeah, it seems a little basic for Hex. And then this guy. Uh, you would find in his pack there is 25 gold, and there is a beautifully wrapped box, and there is some food, water, and a small stone which seems to have a little button on top of it.
Yeah. Okay, so working backwards, this stone that seems to have a button, with not pressing the button, but just looking at it, just like, is it some sort of like, is it a device that's meant to just look like that for camouflage, or is it like incidental, or what it
Do you
like? Can I
check
determine
it,
what it is just off of?
investigate it, or anything?
Yeah, yeah, I'll like investigate, or
You hear something rattling around inside of it.
does it look like it has seams and things? Like the button might be a release mechanism.
There is a seam that runs through the middle of the stone.
Okay.
You think if you press the button, it might open.
Moves away from the party just in case it fucking detonates. Because he's like, just off from his past, he's like looking at this thing and he's like, why do I feel like if I press this, it's going to explode like a grenade?
How often does that happen?
More
A
often
lot.
than you think.
Ah, okay then. Yes, you should move away.
He moves away and presses it. And holds it at arm's length. Clenches, like, braces for impact and presses.
The stone comes apart, and inside there is a little note.
Oh, it is just a storage pod. What's the note?
It is a recipe for a cookie.
Okay. Just like a regular Oz cooking recipe.
Yeah, it's very detailed.
But nothing horrifying jumps out at him at Lance.
No,
Literally or figuratively.
Yeah, literally or figuratively. He's like, it's just baking instructions. Oh well, everybody needs hobbies. And there was the wrapped box. What was the other thing? Wrapped box and
it was mostly supplies and a bit of money.
oh yeah, all the food and a bit of money. What's in the box?
Do you unwrap the box?
As much as I can, since it's probably freezing cold.
Uh, Tearing away at the paper, you find a strange looking device. It it seems to be this strange metal object that's been like welded together. Give me an investigation check.
Add on the guidance investigation. Not 20.
Uh, Almost sort of before you even realize what this is, you instinctively like shift bits of the like puzzle around, and eventually it clicks into place, and it forms this little like orb which sort of twists apart.
Okay. My brain's panicking right now because it knows things that Lance won't. And it's like, oh no, it's not what I think it is it?
But yeah,
Surely.
you are currently holding a orb that you think you could open if you wanted to.
Orb.
But if anything horrible was going to happen, it would have happened when I'd solved the puzzle. Opens.
Uh, you hear when you open it, you hear a sound like a balloon bursting in a large, open, echoey chamber.
Mm-hmm.
But like seemingly there is nothing inside of the orb, but you all feel really bad, except you, Tim.
Yay.
Oh, we popped someone's balloon.
Can I Arcana to, or something like that, to determine what the hell that was?
Yeah, sure. Roll me Arcana.
24.
You've seen similar technology to this before. It's like effectively a homing beacon type thing. You would use, like, you would know from your past. These were used as like distress flares that would send out like a wave of energy to like call in reinforcements and stuff like that.
Okay. So the people from that town are gonna come here and find these guys.
I mean,
Let's remove them.
you think that this technology is a bit advanced for anyone in that town to have? If that
Actually,
makes
yeah, that's a
sense.
point. Yeah.
You think this is more like someone from space has been notified of this type of thing. And honestly, you're fairly confident that like they're probably an ex-employee of the person who made you. You would guess, because this looks like technology that they would create.
I would have liked you to tell me that before I touched it.
It is only
Like, if I held it in my hands, I would have liked to have known that, because Lance would have threw it into a freaking lake.
that information is only obvious to you once you've opened it.
And then he throws it in a lake.
Well, it's yeah. Lance just looks dejected. He's like, "Well, it's pointless now."
You can still throw it in the lake if you want.
Just tosses it over his shoulder. I just hope that whoever that went to is already dead. Or is no longer in any sort of line of work or using that beacon, because that was a distress flare essentially, is what just fired off, and it's Spelljammer tech, so it looks similar. After seeing the inner workings, it seems familiar to technology that I've seen before. It's not going anywhere nice.
Specifically, the
He
thing
just looks troubled now, like his brain's going.
the thing that would have teed you the thing that would have clued you into it was specifically the magic was very like demonic, effectively, in nature. The actual device itself is fairly generic, but like the magic used to send the signal is very them y. It's very them coded.
Would I know how the workings of it work in terms of, once it's fired, does it keep the receiver notified of where the orb is, or is it a one-shot thing where they'll receive the signal and then go to where it was and then find the scene?
You believe the way it works is effectively it pings the location and takes a snapshot of the surroundings and then sends it to like
Oh, that's
whoever
infinitely worse.
is like on the receiving end of the message.
That is infinitely worse. I.e., Lance looks even more anxious now.
Also, if you search that guy for jewelry, you would find a pendant and you'd find a pendant.
Who was this guy to have that on him? Is he? Does the pendant look? Without touching it, does the pendant look like it's relevant to anything, or does it just look like random jewelry?
It has it has something that looks initially like a obsidian stone that has latches on it. You think you could open it and there'd be something inside.
Does this look like Spelljammer tech? Now that I
No,
know that this guy has that shit on him.
I mean, it looks fairly mundane as like an object, as far as objects are concerned. It doesn't look like it's, radiating magical energy or anything specific. It doesn't look like advanced. It also doesn't look like advanced technology. It just looks like, a stone.
Nah, I think I've done enough bad.
So do you guys leave the pendant then?
I mean, I am. You guys can do what you want.
How pretty is it?
Lance is Lance is looking at this
Oh,
orb thing. Just
very
like, I've done enough damage.
It's very shiny and it's got like a gold trim around where the seam would be.
All right, pockets it.
Nice. Good
I
to
will
know.
put the puzzle box orb thing on the floor and just pull out my gun and just blast it and blow it to bits.
Cool. Then what do you guys do now that you have successfully looted those three dead
Those three dead
ass?
innocents.
Yeah. Those three dead ass innocents who were trying to make peace.
Technically, look, we didn't kill them.
Lance is looking very suspicious at the guy who got that puzzle box off in a sort of like, who the hell are you, really, to have that? Like, he's just eyeballing the corpse. Like,
His incredibly brittle frozen corpse stares back at you blankly.
That's suspicious that he stared back at you.
no, the suspicious thing is the fact that he was allegedly a diplomat for that in the middle of nowhere town where magic is banned, and yet he had Spelljammer tech on him.
I mean, that guy was a bodyguard.
I mean, hey, maybe he crashed here and was like, well, I need some sort of fucking job now.
Thank you, Fox. Thank you for, like, pats the Fox. Thank you for being the ray of sunshine and positivity and optimism that I need around here. Because, quite frankly, I hope that that's the case. Because then that signal would have went back to his Spelljammer, which if it's already crashed here somewhere.
I mean, there's a good chance the signal can't get out of this weird prison thing. So even if it's not the case, it's probably not done anything.
Thing is that it's also technology based. I don't know if, like, if he's like, you can see that the cogs are turning in his head. He's like weighing up the likelihood of that being the case.
I mean, has anyone tried communicating with outside of here?
I mean, we don't have the means to.
Yes, and it goes weirdly.
Oh, you have the means to communicate, but it goes weirdly.
I mean, it did when I tried it. But
Right.
I am just communicating to a higher being and getting weird shit back. Or is that not what you mean? Do you mean like a spatial rather than a?
Actually, wait, no.
Prairie.
If you're getting stuff back, that means there is at least communication, even if it is weird.
And how would Tim phrase this? The answers I'm getting almost sound they come from a different person or being, a different being.
So it could be from someone within pretending.
Or there are alternatives about like alternate dimensions.
True.
But who would do a story set in alternate where you're stuck in an alternate dimension where all of your gods are flipped personalities?
Only an arsehole.
Beat me to it by like 1 second. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's the case because we all remember flying here.
One way or another.
Yeah. Point is, I think we should get out of this forest. Just in case that points at the ball. Just in case that actually worked.
True.
So are you heading back to meet up with the? Where?
Yeah, Lance is gonna get on the spider.
Yes, on our riding spider.
Idaho.
It's not a nice thing to call it.
I mean, Spider Ho.
Oh, by the way, you think think the spider could get off the ground now?
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
since Tim, I was gonna wait until we were traveling. Since Tim mentioned that it just keeps on getting like broken and clogged up more, Lance would investigate the interior and like drive cores and other like movement systems and things like that to see if there is more of that battle armor around the place, and he would try his best using either just by hand or using tools, mundane tools, not magical ones, just in case the all-purpose tool gets screwed by it. And things like prestidigitation to try and like clean all of the stuff out of the system because Lance is one of the only people who can say it.
Yeah, you can tell that like the engine and a lot of the motor and like the moving components and stuff are all, and like the pistons are all are all clogged with it basically, so they're operating at far lower efficiency than they normally would.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty hard to clean most of it without disassembling the spider, though, is the big problem. You would probably, in order to get rid of all of it, you would probably need to fully disassemble the spider to like, and then like brush and clean all of the individual components to get all of it.
The other issue then becomes in the time it takes you to do that and then rebuild it, does the dust reaccumulate at a fast enough rate where that becomes almost pointless?
What I could try to do is try to just out of like bits of metal and things like that, I could try and fabricate a sort of extraction system to to be set up around these system cores in order to try and pull the battlearium out as it gets attracted in. But I'd probably need something magical to act as a magnet for that to work. I will try and I will try to get out as much as I can without disassembling anything.
Yeah, you
It's
can
like using my right tool for the job feature to like conjure up one of those air those airjet cleaning tools people use for PCs, and just like just like blast all of the shit out, and then try to like brush and scoop it up and prestidigitation it up.
Yeah, you can clean the joints of the spider fairly easily. And like the spider noticeably does sort of pick up the pace after the joints are all clean.
Mm-hmm. We'll just like systems to report to Tim. Just be like, okay, I've got the vast majority of what I can reach off that would not require me to disassemble anything.
When I am
in order,
informed that, I will try and activate flight mode.
You notice the spider the spider's legs get like webbing in between them, and it kind of like does a big jump and then sort of catches the wind, and then you glide along like you're riding the wind with a big sail.
Lance would want to preface. I'd like to point out that I'd advise to keep to low altitude. The
To avoid
Batlarium
dragons?
One, to avoid dragons, but also the Batlarium seems to get more dense and more active the higher you go.
Yeah, you
Also,
would.
did you say that that this thing had a sail on it?
Yeah, effectively spider webbing goes between all the legs.
Spider sail, spider sail.
And it forms a kind of solar sail.
I
You
really
guys
hope none of
noticed that,
these-
like, despite the mechanical parts, Tim looks surprised. This is not how it flew before this.
Is it like a low flight mode or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually the legs go in and the propulsion systems at the legs become rocket boosters, but this is different.
Yeah, this is the low power mode.
Yeah, like Lance was like, is it like a low power, low flight mode? It's with Lance's.
Oh, I asked. I'm like
It's
talking to
functioning
like
like an airship rather than a Spelljammer.
I'm
right
like
now.
clicked into the machine and it's like, oh, the machine is embarrassed to be having to use this form rather than its cooler forms. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, the machine is not best pleased. The machine spirit is not happy.
Question, DM: how many vials of the Batline would I get off of cleaning this amount of stuff off of the spider?
You would get like 3 or 4 vials. You get 4
Ooh.
vials.
Cool. That's doubled the amount of vials that I had remaining. I need to stop at one of them trees at some point to farm some sap. Therefore, I can make more magic bombs.
Uh,
But I don't have much of that sap left.
yeah, as you're flying, you notice actually a few dragons spot you but deliberately choose to ignore you because they're a bit freaked out by the giant flying robot spider.
Like, oh, fuck, a spider!
They're like, ugh.
You know what? Understandable.
Arachnophobic dragons.
Yeah, I kind of agree with them. I'm gonna be honest. In real life,
Yeah. Like, a gigantic flying metal spider, everybody's just gonna nope out at that.
One of them considers putting a big cup over you, but decides against it because that would involve getting close to you.
And finding a cup big enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah,
where am I-
your
where are
trip
my-
goes
where are
fairly
my bombs?
smoothly.
Oh wait, yeah, I haven't made them yet because whenever I mix the sap with the Batlarium, it just detonates, and I needed to figure out some sort of like release system, like a jar with 2 vessels in it, so that when it shatters, the 2 vessels collapse into each other and the mixture happens. But I need to like do some tooling to do that. That's why it's not on my sheet. Where's the sap? It'll be here somewhere. There's also the glowing rock. I can't remember what I was doing with that.
You guys would fairly rapidly arrive back here.
Ah, there's the sap. would that eat all of my time, in traveling, or would I have a little bit of time to do one other little thing?
What's the little thing you want to be doing?
If I had the time, I would get that Jack in the Box out that I got for Christmas. That it just does the fear effect. And Lance's idea is maybe if I can figure out what mechanism in here that is not related to the workings of the Jack in the Box itself, but the part of it that initiates the fear effect. If I could isolate that and then put it inside my Steel Defender.
Mm. You can do a little bit of work on that, but you think it'll take a while.
I mean, yeah, I was wondering if you would want any rules or anything,
Give
if it's
me
just this is just going to take time.
an Arcana check. We'll see how well your studying of
Okay,
it goes.
not great. 16.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it'll probably take like some time.
Yeah, but Lance is like, hey, if I can isolate the part of this that triggers that fear effect, and I figure out how to just like put it on a switch, I can have my Steel Defender that looks like a Godric have a draconic dragon's fear aura, essentially.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's the idea.
you guys would arrive back at the castle. The flying spider landing.
There's a bunch of the little undeads are like, oh shit, no, giant spider.
You know, that ain't normal.
Just landing in the corner.
When I woke up today, I was not ready for this. Where am I? Where am I? I'm down here somewhere. Am I down there? There. No, that's not me.
I've already moved you into the courtyard.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was zoomed in, so I didn't see where I went.
And when you arrive, yeah, one of the which one's the cool guy? I think it's you. Is it you? Where are you? Yeah, this guy will come out and he'll be like, "Ah, what brings you back in your terrifying whatever that is?"
Well, we agreed to meet your Dark Lord back here within a few days.
Oh, he's not back yet.
Okay, so we got some time to wait for him.
So how did it go? Did you manage to get that guy to leave town?
Nope.
Uh,
Not
That
yet.
guy is rooted to the spot like an old tree.
that is a problem.
But a bunch of dragons are going to attack the place, so we have a window.
Oh, that sounds awful. But I mean, I guess if they kill everyone in town, it'll be pretty easy to get into the vault.
I mean, we have a ally who's out of there. I assume that the hero guy is probably going to still stay in the town, but then get distracted by all the dragons trying to destroy the place. So there'll be collateral damage, but hopefully, if our ally is successful, there'll not be too many unnecessary losses.
Yeah, that is the hope. I know the current Dark Lord is not a big fan of people dying.
Well, we did try, but that town and that their guardian, I refuse to use the H word to describe them, has already killed one of their own. So as soon as they found that out, that was it. I don't think there was any convincing them after that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. So what's with the spider being able to fly? That's pretty creepy.
You're not
Does
wrong.
Tim want to? Does Tim want to flavour how he wants to explain that?
Explain. Sorry, what was asked? I'm really
Why?
cutting out here.
Why does the spider fly now?
Enough of it's been repaired enough, and enough of the problem was cleared out that the flying systems came back on, even if it wasn't nowhere near full power. At full
Okay.
power, I can hit light speed with this thing.
Yeah,
Well,
when
it's not
the
really
engine,
light speed; it's more punching reality speed. But like, that's not the point.
yeah, when the engine's at full efficiency, it can actually it can turn its jets on.
Ooh, punching reality speed. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, so we like move into like an alternate reality move, which allows us to move faster and then punch back in. It's much faster than accelerating to light speed.
Fascinating. Like Lance means that. He's like, ooh, I like that.
I mean, sometimes you don't come out the other side, but like, it's not happened to me yet.
Well, it's a sense of adventure.
Yeah.
No scientific progress was ever made without taking any risks.
No, you need to saw open that baby, install wings, and let it fly around. That's how you make scientific progress.
Oh, that was some brutal vision. Some brutal imagery.
How else are you meant to make angels? I don't know.
I didn't mention making angels.
Scientific progress. You mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah, the techno angels are great.
We can't build a. You can't build a door opener without breaking a few people's brains.
He's just learning a lot about your culture right now, and it's just like, okay, just absorb that. Just pondering this hypothetically, Tim. If
Mhm.
we were to work together on this, do you think that we would be able to, like, Lance will point out like specific parts because he'll say, "I'm not able to get in behind this," and he'll point out like a part of, like one of the drive cores. And you go, if we work together, how quickly do you think we would be able to remove this bit, get behind it, clear all of the black powder out, and then get it back together so it actually functions again? Or would you have a preferred method of doing something like that?
Let me consult the standard templates,
Okay.
and I pull out a really long instruction scroll.
Uh, you you think it won't take too long? It's designed in a fairly like modular way.
Yeah, so the design notes seem to say that we can like just pop those parts off and then reinstall them into like a. It'll take like a 5 minutes and some spanners to get it off, and then it should just pop into place, and then the bolts will go back in.
Honestly, the
Ah.
longest part is the prayer you have to say before and after.
Yeah, I do have a litany of prayers for safekeeping that we have to do before we take any parts off.
Oh well, that sounds exceptionally efficiently designed. Then he pulls out his all-purpose tool, and it's just like all the spanners, like in a big fan.
Yeah,
And it's
I
just like, just
it's
let me know when you'd like to start.
It's like
I
15 minutes
start
of praying,
well,
5 minutes of
I start anointing with oils and making the prayers, and I'm like, if you come back in an hour and a half, we'll be able to take the parts off.
yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. It's like it's his ship.
Just binary
Follow
chanting
the
begins.
procedures that he has.
Yeah. It's very important for the machine spirit.
It's always a learning experience with that one.
The other thing we might need is I've been able to build my a gun system to attach, but I do need to get like a person to lobotomize to slave to the gun controls because the last one got burned out.
Oh yeah, that were the gun system that you put on was not
It-
finished. Was
Yeah, it failed pretty badly. I need to. I think the mistake I made was that the person that fires the guns must have been burnt out by the landing. Like I open the front and like it ejects a corpse. Huh.
it ejects a corpse. I do
Oh,
not have.
that's too much body. There was much less of him when we started. What happened?
I do not have unseen servant. But I could. While I'm waiting for you, you're doing your prayer, I could like at least set up the guns ready for a body.
Mm.
If you'd like.
Sure. I will actually make the request to our fox friend and the fox friend's cousin. Whatever the light sword girl is to the fox. To see if there's any good candidates for being lobotomized.
This castle is full of undead.
They're not alive enough for this process.
Ah, sad.
So explain, what's this lobotomization thing?
Oh, so I need to be able to like cut out the parts of your brain that let you like think or do anything, and then I replace them with mechanical parts that make the person do the one task I need them to do forever.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, it's at this moment. Hex.
Uh, moving into hex mode. Yep.
All of a sudden you get a vibe that danger is approaching.
Hex will move towards where everyone else is to be like, "Hey, danger's coming."
As this thing appears next to you and is looking for a scrap.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Give
can't
me
see
an,
it, therefore it doesn't
Is
exist.
this what I think it is?
give me an initiative.
Is this for all of us?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's our friend. Just hates them.
Wow. I thought we were friends. Well, sorry, I thought we were frenemies
I
now, at
guess
least.
I'm too busy working on the guns.
It's okay. You go before 8. It rolled a 2. So
Oh god, it's an aboleth. We can take one aboleth, right?
yeah.
Surely.
Yeah. It's not even in its
I'll ju-
lair.
I'll just get Valstrax to pin it down so it can't like fucking mind meld any of us. Or whatever horrible illicit thing it does to us is.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Like my mind flayers are worse than these,
Huh.
aren't they?
Weirdly, the initiative is just in order. I don't even need to change the order.
Wow, that's odd.
All right, well, top of the round. Fox, what do you do?
Aboleth.
Oh god. I start by whacking my microphone.
Always a good start.
Yeah.
And a tentacle thing appears. It seems aggressive at Hex.
Transform. Run to other side. Try to fucking distract. Let's put you over there. It's been so long. What's the actual role again? Haunt. You use intimidate. They can force opponent to make a wisdom save versus my intimidation. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
It's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
They got an 18.
Okay, well, I have a good plus. Uh-huh. Ooga booga booga, come get me.
One of their many tentacles pats you on the head.
That is real insulting. I hate you. All right,
Gives you a little
guys.
scratch on the chin.
I wasted everyone's time. Go get him, Hex.
Hex, get him.
I'm gonna start with the blade singing thing to get my AC up to not pitiful.
Seems good. Seems good.
Which I think is a bonus action. I'm trying to remember how this works. Oh my god, how do characters work?
It is
It's a good question, Graham.
Cool. I'm gonna do this thing. However it works. Oh my god, why have I not filled these things in? Past me, you asshole.
Also, future you, who has no intention of doing it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna fill this in.
Just everyone besides present you.
Yeah, present me's perfect. And I'm just gonna use the booming blade and then whack it.
Okie dokie. Go for an attack.
Fuck. Actually, I'm flanking, right?
If you scuttle over one square,
Yeah, if I'm there, I'm flanking, right? Or is it
one
there to
more.
flank?
It's there you go. Now you're flanking. There. That hits.
That deals some damage.
Yeah.
And then I deal an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
And if it moves, it takes 2d8 thunder damage. If it
Okay,
willingly moves.
all of that, and I dealt a solid 7 damage.
That's 7 more damage than was dealt before.
I'm like, I don't know what this is, but we need to kill it.
Now it is you, Tim.
Oh god, now you need to switch into Tim mode. Damn it.
Would my
Tim on
passive
his.
nature of 18 know that it's an aboleth?
It's Arcana to know what this is.
Passive of 21.
It is. I mean,
Give me control of the spider. God damn it.
I think based on your history, you would know what an aboleth is.
He's probably had them sicked on him a couple of times just for fun.
I need control of the spider.
Sure. 1 second. Hopefully, this should work. Oh god. Oh no. This is not ideal. Where do you want me to move the spider? That'll be the fastest solution to this.
I just need it in combat.
Okay. It'll move there.
Okay, so the spider is gonna kick this fucker, and I'm gonna cast my Spirit Guardians.
Okie dokie.
I require a Wisdom saving throw from your Gribbly. I'm sure it's bad at Wisdom. That's how this works, right? Intelligent, not wise.
Your big spider is gonna bitey bite.
Well done, spider.
It does a good job.
I mean, I have to praise it when it does well, so that it's the spirit feels great.
Yeah. And then your thingy.
11 damage if it fails.
Wisdom.
DC 16.
It got a
It
23.
passes, so it takes 5.
It goes. I mean, it's pretty angry at the spider. It's not best pleased with the spider.
Okay, that's something I can do.
Lance, it's you.
Oh. Oh, multiply. That's an aboleth. Moves to here, so I'm not in line with allies. Bonus action. Pulls out one of the little capsule things he keeps peddling onto Sharpe. Clicks it. Boom! In a plume of smoke, a Gatling gun turret is manifest into existence as I cast Conjure Turret. And then I'm going to empty the Gatling gun into this thing. The Gatling gun has a property called Automatic, which means that for every attack I make with the gun, in this case it's going to be 2 because of extra attack, I'll make an additional attack, but the additional attacks are made with disadvantage. So I'm about to make 4 attacks, half of them are at disadvantage. Cool?
Yeah.
So, first one is a 21.
That hits.
Second one is a 15.
That misses.
Shit. Next 2 attacks at disadvantage. Please roll well. 21.
That's a hit.
And last one. 25. So that's
Yeah.
19 plus 34. 55 damage. As I just manifest this Gatling gun into his face. It's just like empty the cliff. It's just like emptying a minigun into this thing. It is on a mount. The gun is on a mount. There is a whole bunch of additional things in this spell for if a creature of my size is going to wield one of these things, but it's only if I lift it off of the mount. So the mount lets me just sit here and swivel it around and keep firing. And at the end of my turn, Valstrax gets his turn, who I will command to try to grapple this thing to pin it to the ground. So you like fly above it and then dive down and try to pin it. So that'll be in athletics, yeah?
Yep. Versus its athletics or acrobatics. Which is probably it's gonna try and outskill you
athletics are pretty good
because it
because
only.
it uses my proficiency.
Ooh. It's not rolling hot on that one.
Did my thing not? Please work. Oh,
At the end,
yeah, I guess it's pinned then.
at the end of your turn, it's gonna make a tentacle attack against Hex.
Sure. Always against Hex.
Does
That misses.
Yeah. And then it's its turn.
Another it doesn't matter, but isn't it restrained if it's grappled?
It's not restrained if it's grappled, unless it specifically your thing gives it restrained.
Right.
Grappled and restrained are different conditions.
Yeah.
Grappled
Well,
is just it has no movement.
The point that of getting Valstrax to grapple it is so that it can't move anywhere. So if
But I want it
it's
to
like try-
move.
Uh,
If it moves,
then
it takes damage. Beginning of its turn, make a wisdom save.
keep it got a 22.
Okay, it takes half of that.
No. It got ow. Okay. Gonna go for Lance. Give me a wisdom save.
I thought Come on, Lance. I believe in you.
My wisdom saves are not great.
Yeah, that's why he targeted you. He knows this.
God damn it.
All right, Lance. Kill your friends. Is the only thought flooding your mind right now. You gotta be your main target is this person.
Which person?
You.
It's this sort of lightsaber
Do I
wielding.
get? I can't remember. Do I get another wisdom save at like the end of my turn or something?
You will see when it gets to the end of your turn, but maybe.
Probably
not. Then it will
Oh
make.
god, our biggest damage deal's been taken out.
It's gonna wiggle some tentacles at Hex. Ooh, 27. That might do it.
A 27 does hit. That is true.
And then please make a acrobatics or athletics check to not be grappled. You fail.
Yeah, that was. I forgot to change the thing. Sorry.
Then it's gonna wiggle one more tentacle at you, which 26 also hits. Oh my god, it's rolling fire on those.
Yeah, a 26 does hit. So Hex has now taken a total of
23.
23 damage.
Yeah, as it squeezes its other tentacle around you.
The fact that you like hit me above where I can get shield.
I trust me, I did not expect it to roll an 18 and 17. That was very good. I thought this would be a lot of it missing you.
You were one too high for me to shield the second one as well.
Lil Fox,
Uh-huh.
help!
Let's
Like,
try.
covered in tentacles and our gunner is looking very menacingly at me, and I'm like, fuck.
Okay, wait. Hex, which would you prefer to not be angry at you? The big thing or the little thing?
I think the little thing's probably going to deal more damage.
All right.
Also, if he can not be angry at me, that would stop him. That would mean he would kill our enemies instead.
Yeah, well. Make a wisdom save, James.
What, me? IRL? Because I might actually do better than Lance does.
No comments.
7.
7? Oh, I can definitely beat 7 with my +6. Come on. I have to beat that. Yay! Where was that roll against the Aboleth?
I forgot how your thing worked. I didn't know what you were doing.
So what
what's
does this
happened?
do?
You are taunted. You must attack me.
Oh.
I mean, to
Oh.
be fair, the Aboleth isn't super fussed about who you're shooting. It's like your primary target is Hex, but like provided you're shooting your friends, it's fine.
Going as it's thinking as long as I'm not taking 50 odd damage per round from Gatling gun fire.
Yeah, it's mostly pleased it not being shot in the side with a bunch of machine gun fire is quite useful.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Of
Very,
kindness.
very, very, very noble, very useful, very, yes.
It's
I think you
gonna-
may have made the like dumbest character you've made yet.
I have, thank
It's
you.
gonna use a legendary action.
I don't sound upset when I say it. Don't worry. I will sound upset when I die again.
To roll a d10. Oh, nice. Hex.
Uh-huh.
You feel like a bunch of brain fog.
No, I don't.
There's no brains in there.
You watch as the bloodied tentacly creature starts knitting itself back together. And then it's your turn.
I mean,
Fuck
if
this
I
piece
wasn't
of shit.
frothing at the mouth, right? If I wasn't frothing at the mouth, going insane right now, I'd be going, "No, that's not allowed."
Hey, you consider that thing to be like a cool dude who is like your new ally, and all your old allies are really evil and mean. They're so evil. Why they be evil like that?
Okay, so for my bonus, actually, so my first action, I'm going to attack it.
Oh,
Wacha.
that's so mean and cruel. Go for it.
Wacha.
Is that the 19 or the 14?
It's the 19. I have advantage because I'm still flanking.
Then that hits.
Cool. I deal 8 damage, and then I'm going to use my bonus action. I wish. Where's Lance? I can't see things on this map for some reason.
Me here,
Is here.
king.
Cool. I would like to go in 30 feet in the opposite direction of Lance with my Misty Step.
Onto the other side of the spider, essentially.
Like
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
smart,
like-
because then I can go to the aboleth, hopefully, and he can't shoot you through the spider.
Exactly. I'm hiding behind a giant mechanical thing that is a construct in the way.
true. It's gonna have to tear that giant spider apart.
Yep, that is the problem.
It's gonna take a legendary action.
Not a leg action.
It's gonna attempt to attack the big spider. Oh, that's
It misses.
doesn't it in 18?
It misses.
Let's see. Does it miss the spider? Oh, that's the spider's AC exactly. Damn.
Nah, the spider's AC 19. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, that is a fucking dent in the spider's HP.
Yeah, I know.
The spider's fine.
Is that everything?
Yeah, then it's Tim's turn.
I need to go find a thing that I sent to Lawrence. Where is it? Come on, Lawrence.
Oh, actually, I forgot about this, but I'll do this now.
You all die horribly.
No, actually. A bunch of this is on initiative count 0. This would have happened. Basically,
We are
just
not in a lair.
you are, but
No, we're in the
What
evil
its lair?
lord's lair. We're not in the Aboleth's
yeah, no,
lair.
it's
You can't
not
get the
in
Aboleth's
its lair.
the thing that's happening is to your advantage.
I
because
think
Okay.
I think it's all of the allies noticed.
a bunch of the servants in the castle are like shooting are like either like I'm rolling on a table to see which generally beneficial thing happens. A bunch of them are like a hail of arrows hits it, or they cast some support spells on you guys, or one thing or another. Let's see. What useful thing are these guys gonna do?
Can
There's
one
so-
of them catch a thing that prevents mind washing?
The useful thing they do is some arrows.
They circle cast Ring of Death.
It's got to make a dex save, which it succeeds, so it doesn't take a lot of damage from this. But hey, they're trying. It's
Circle cast dirge.
every little helps. It takes half of that. Which is pretty useful. But yeah. Then continue with your turn, Tim.
Okay, so I've realized that I have a gun attached to this, even if it's not connected to be able to fire directly from the machine. But if I'm already holding my like concentration, I might as well get on the gun that hasn't been linked up to a firing system inside the ship yet, right?
Okay. Are you gonna
And
attempt to
just
fire?
manual fire it.
Okay. You're gonna try and manually fire the big space gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Now remember, it's not the biggest possible space gun. It was a smaller, sort of like more usable gun for this because we decided it wasn't worth trying to like put one on while I couldn't get it to move or fly.
I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can rouse the machine spirit to fire the gun.
Yes, arouse the machine.
So
Does a 23 hit its armor?
yeah.
Cool.
Okay. I will.
So I have the stats of the gun here that I installed.
Yeah.
Unless
Should-
you're wanting to tell me something else is happening.
Should it right in its big dumb brain?
For now, I mean, the gun, when it will function normally, will do a thing normally, but for now...
Because it deals 4d10 radiant damage.
yeah, it's not quite that now.
Wow, he's taking away my damage capabilities.
Oh,
Such
no,
an
back-
evil.
I think it might be a bit better. You're saying it's 4d10? It might be.
Yeah, it should be 4d10.
Right. So when it fires, instead of 4d10 damage, it is this and that. Okay, so it is actually this much, and then it is also plus that instead. As
Oh,
you
okay.
as a
Wow.
big stream of
Laser energy.
like-
Piss.
yeah, a big stream of like it looks like strange like black lightning with that seems to be comprised of like lotus petals is fired out of the gun instead of what the gun would normally fire.
I'm looking at the gun very like suspicious because things aren't meant to do things that they're not designed to do in my religion. And then I'm like, think about that later and attack and use my bonus action after using my action for that attack to attack with my servo worm.
If you want, I will let you roll religion for free right now to figure out what happened there.
Sure. I doubt it.
Yeah, you're not really sure.
But I assume a 20 hits for another 11 damage.
Yep. Or do.
And then I need the spider to bite it.
The spider won't get a chance to bite it because when you hit it with your servo arm, I would ask you how you wish to kill it.
I've like, it's been shot with the laser, and then I'm like, time for the more barbaric method, and it's the lifter arm on the servo arm comes down and grabs what looks like a head section and just attempts to clamp down and crush and lift.
Cool.
Nice.
From like my shoulder mounted like, well, technically it's part of my back, but it like comes out and it's his arm that like reaches down. It's for like lifting heavy objects. Like, just hydraulic presses its head shut.
With that, Hex,
Yeah.
in your brain, you hear the words, "You are worthy prey."
Fuck off.
This was
You
just
all hear
fucking
Hex shout,
shit.
"Fuck off."
Then does James's character rouse with the gun just pointed at my forehead?
Actually,
am I still
actually, no,
frothing at the mouth?
James's character is still mind
Ah,
controlled.
bollocks.
In
Just
fact,
like
James's
incomprehensible gibbering.
James's character would be able to tell you that the mind control lasts
24 hours?
For 24 hours. So, unfortunately, he's not really inclined to give you that information right now.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm foaming at the mouth and just like incomprehensible jittering, swinging a Gatling gun towards the fox.
Yeah. So
everyone jump him.
I'm pretty sure there is another way of getting another wisdom save for Aboleth.
yes, if
remember what.
every time you take damage, you're entitled to another wisdom save.
I'm entitled to. Okay.
Or if you,
if you want.
or if you spend 24 hours a mile away from it, then you
It's dead.
come to.
Do
I
I
mean,
have to be
yeah.
away from a corpse?
It is. You do know they respawn, but you're
In a different plane of existence.
they tell like it's either the far realm or somewhere chosen by the DM. But you're very much aware that effectively 24 hours post death, you will probably be fine. But yeah, you basically just need beaten up right now.
Okay, I'll keep him distracted. Everyone else, hit him in the back of the head.
So
Yeah,
Tim, do
pretty
you want
much.
the Spidertron to go punch him in the face?
I think yes. If he's definitely pointing a gun at the other one, I would ask it to like try and do not maximum damage, just enough to get him to a shot.
You can make another saving throw now that the Spidertron has bit you.
Nom.
8.
Nice.
Nope.
Okay, so we're gonna have to knock him out and tie him up.
It's your go.
All right.
Sorry,
Yo.
Fox.
Ah, it's fine. I'm immortal. I can't do shit in this form besides be attacked.
It's there we go. There, this just to make this faster. Because you were like right in front of me, and this is a gun. Everything will be at disadvantage. All 4 attacks. So hopefully that you don't get hit.
I mean, again, I'm probably immune to the damage. Which my character just yells back at Hex, like, see? I am useful.
Hex is just shouting, fuck, 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 fuck.
You're not paying any attention.
That reminds me. You have been marked. You have an intricate.
That's good.
Yeah. You now have an intricate tattoo that crosses your back of a strange squid creature. But also,
fuck.
But also, it gives you +2 dexterity.
Oh, sick. Fuck.
I mean, I guess right now you wouldn't know you've got a big squid on your back.
Yeah, my AC is just currently 22.
Nice.
That, by the way, that does also increase your dexterity cap to 22.
Oh, sick. Now do we yada beating Lance into unconsciousness?
Is Lance attacking?
I think someone has disconnected.
Oh, I think James has had a heart attack.
Yeah. All of the things crashed for him.
I think we might have to just call it Aboleth death and tying him up.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
I know it's early, but it's just like if he keeps crashing, and I've been like coming in and out at points.
We'll come back to this next week with you guys beating up the mind-controlled insane kobold.
Okay, so he would have had his turn, done nothing to me. It would have got to my turn, and he'd have a super low chance of passing the wisdom save. So that would be another round of just everyone wailing on him. So that's very likely he would have went down.
And then we can just tie him up
Yeah.
until he's fine tomorrow.
Yeah.
At which point Hex is still standing over there just shouting fuck over and over again. With new tattoos that you had never seen before.
What's the matter? Oh, that's a sick tattoo. I didn't know you'd got a tattoo.
What tattoo?
Weirdly, the tattoo, like the tentacles on the tattoo, do seem to move from time to time.
Ooh, that is a cool tattoo.
What tattoo?
And that's where we ended. We can have your panic next time.
Okay, I'm in on my phone. What happened after I vanished?
We have knocked you unconscious to tie you up for 24 hours. Hex is currently freaking out that someone's told her, "Oh, that's a sick tattoo," and it's like, "What tattoo? Oh, fuck!"
It's just a nice wriggly tattoo.
We said we're gonna stop here and come back next time with what's going on.
Okay.
Because we were like, we'll just take turns beating you down until either you pass or you go unconscious, and then we'll wait until tomorrow to sort things. Because I can stabilize you and things.
You guys did very well.
Despite me being absolutely